good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hello, audience. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Homebuyers Clubhouse, where we go live every Wednesday and every Friday. On Wednesdays, we drop something inspirational and motivational. On Fridays, we drop something educational. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jessie Lynn. I am a triangle realtor with A to Z Realty. Erica Batts, introduce yourself, honey.
Hey, I am Erica Batts. I am your mortgage loan officer.
Yeah. Look, if y'all don't know, look. I've been up since 4 a.m. and I feel good. I'm judging
Yes.
people who wake up at 7 a.m. today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta
Listen,
do better.
you're gonna have to judge me, cause ma'am.
Hey, look, I done posted a TikTok and everything, just judging everybody. It's all good. You ain't up at 4. You know what? You ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? First day. Yesterday I woke up at 8. Barely made it. But yeah. Judging everybody. Anyway, look, today I was like, okay, what are we talking about? It's been a minute. Let's Erica. Girl, it's
Yes.
when Wednesdays. We haven't done our wins in a very long time. But let's talk about your Thanksgiving. We missed Thanksgiving the day before Thanksgiving. I wanted to kind of talk about that and, the things we're grateful for, give a little thanks out there in these streets. Honey, how was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was good. It was good to, get together with my family and, eat and laugh and talk and joke and, do all of those things.
Mhm.
Just, grateful to be together once again because you know how the old folks say, because a whole lot of people didn't make it.
Amen, amen, amen. Absolutely, and I've been very conscious about doing that. Um, so on Thanksgiving, it's me and my sisters and all of us, we kind of get together. And I try to teach the kids, man, you got to give thanks this year. Last year it took me, I did about a 10-minute, you know, grace prayer type thing or whatever. I prayed for about 10 minutes over the food, talked about everything I'm thankful for about 10 minutes. And, the kids are not usually happy about it. So, this year I just kind of had them do it, had them kind of talk about, what they're thankful for or whatever. And it's just awesome to kind of hear the children talk about what they are thankful for because, you have kids, you have teenagers, you have all kinds of people, even people in their 20s, they don't focus
Mhm.
on things to be grateful for, things to be thankful for. We talk about that a lot here about the what's the journal? The gratitude journal,
Mhm.
writing in that and just being thankful, man. Every day you should give Thanksgiving and just be thankful. I don't care if it's the smallest thing ever. You woke up this morning, great. You woke up, but what else are you thankful for? So yeah. And sometimes it is just good to be here because some people don't even want to be here. So just change your mindset, shift that, and just find something every day to be thankful for. Something.
Yes, we normally do that after. We don't do it as part of the prayer, but we do it,
Mm.
throughout the meal. Because when you get your prayer on, when it's time to eat, everybody be ready to eat, and it's like, listen, we ain't got time for this whole 10-minute thing here, but we'll talk about it after.
Yeah, I think that was the issue because, like, I was like, okay, let's bless the food. And then I was like, all right, before we eat, let's say, give thanks.
Listen,
Everybody go around. It's not many of us. It's just me and my sisters, my nieces. It's not that many of us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say what y'all thankful for. I'm like, man, I'm thankful every day. The grown-ups, the grown-ups worse than the kids. I'm thankful every day.
right?
I'm
Because
ready to
everybody's
eat.
like, listen, don't stop me from eating to tell what I'm thankful for. Let's do that simultaneously. Let's talk about that while we eat.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, Erica. That is crazy. You gotta be thankful for your food you got in front of you.
Well,
Shoot.
right. So you say you thankful. Look, you bless the food. Be thankful for the food, but then all the rest of it, we're gonna talk about that while we eating.
These biscuits. Woo, thank you, Lord.
Right.
Hallelujah.
There you go.
Y'all wrong.
You thankful that you still got Aunt Mary's recipes. You thankful that, yeah. See, you do all of that while you eating.
The food will help you remember
Right.
also.
Right.
Hmm.
Then
That's
when
crazy.
you taste them candy yams and you be like, oh my God, that's Big Mama's such and such. That tastes just like Big Mama. See, all of
Uh,
that you remember.
Back in the day when we were doing this. No, Erica. No. No, Erica. No.
See,
No.
wait a minute.
Anyway. See, we already 6 minutes in, and I had this whole long thing to talk about today because for myself, I had to kind of dig deep for a topic. I kind of feel like we talk about our goals and different things like that or whatever. But we self-employed, and then you have a lot of people who's looking for like work from home jobs, right?
Hmm.
We do that a lot. But a lot of people don't realize, there are pros and cons of working from home. And
Yeah,
there's nothing that I hate more than a person that don't work from home that judges a person that does work from home. They'd be like, she ain't got nothing to do. She work from home. Bruh.
exactly. They feel like you just because you at home that you ain't doing nothing. You just sitting at home eating bonbons. It's like, no, I'm actually working at home.
But don't you hate it? Girl. Like, how wait, what you mean? It said she is working from home. What
Right.
you mean? She ain't doing nothing all day. She can't babysit your children because she work from home. Come on now.
But and I
Shoot.
actually feel like I work more working from home than I
Mm-hmm.
do when I work in the office because it's like you always doing that. Oh, hey, while I'm waiting on this food right here to heat up, or while I'm cooking this, or while I'm this
Mm-hmm.
is in the oven, let me do this real quick. And it's always that real quick. And next thing
Mm-hmm.
you know, you've put in 12 hours today.
Absolutely. You really get more done working from your office than you than working from home. For me myself, my sister and when I first started working from home and all that, thank God today, I've set boundaries with all of them, my sisters, my husband, that we have boundaries set in place. No, I can't go get my nails done. No, I cannot go out to eat.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, what you doing? You work from home today? Like, bruh, this is my job. I gotta stay focused. Okay.
Exactly. Or then people who always feel like you can go run errands for them doing your, while you at home. Well, since you home, can you such and such like I'm not off work. I'm working.
But you got to set those boundaries, and that's the biggest thing that I can't babysit for you. No, I can't. I gotta work. I gotta stay focused. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't babysit
Hmm.
your children. All right, so that's what we talking about today, y'all, because that right there, you ain't even got to be talking about me. You can be talking about somebody else, and I'm just like, hold up, push, pause, pump your brakes. She's working. So
Yeah.
anyway, so let's talk about some pros and cons of working from home. So right. So some of the benefits of working from home, you have your flexibility.
Hmm.
It allows employees to create a more adaptable work schedule. That's why I got into real estate, because I was working in retail. I'm telling you, my schedule was ridiculous. It was crazy. I was already a salary employee, scheduled for 10 hours a day. But then some days I'm working 12, 13 hours. I have my daughter, she's young. My son, he's older, he's probably over 10, 11, 12, somewhere in that area. But my daughter, you know what I'm saying? She's young. She hasn't really had time with mama, So she's young. I get off at 11, turn around, go in at 6, then turn around and do a mid the next day. And it was crazy. So it does allow flexibility. It's cost saving. It reduces commuting expenses. Gas, man. Gas.
Hmm.
Gas is ridiculous.
Actually, gas and groceries because you're not eating lunch out because
Mm-hmm.
you are not so you're more apt to just go to the kitchen and prepare something
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to okay, well now I gotta go out for lunch or all of this, or either you gotta
Mm-hmm.
pack your lunch to take to work. So
Absolutely. And for some reason, people think that they can't. Do y'all pack y'all lunch when y'all go to work? Do you pack your lunch? Because for some reason, some people think they can't take leftovers to work. I don't understand what the problem is, but you can't take leftovers to work.
uh, when I was like the days that I go into an office, I
Uh-huh.
generally don't take lunch.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't and the other thing I think because like when you like people heating up stuff in the break room and all of that, and then you got all these smells in the office, I'm like, no, I want to, enjoy my lunch at my house.
Audience, do y'all pack y'all lunch? For me, I don't pack my lunch either, and I haven't, went into an office in forever. Outside of, my real estate office. So all I'm saying, I didn't pack my lunch, but I'm saying ain't nothing wrong with packing your lunch. I don't understand, but you're right. I gained all my weight when I started working from home. That's all I got to say. Period.
Mhm. And then some
uh,
people still, I know some people still meal prep for the week, even
uh-huh.
if they working at home, but I don't have that kind of discipline.
Uh, I thought about it. I thought about it, Erica, because I want to do better, but I'm with you. I just can't. I don't even like to cook. I meal prep. That's crazy. Yeah. Moving on. Increased productivity. Working from home, you have increased productivity. Many individuals find that they can be more focused and efficient in a remote environment. You think so? You agree with that?
I do feel like I can be more efficient because it's a lot of times I am focused on that, like where you don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta sit in this meeting. So I'm like a lot. Sometimes I'm multitasking, so it's like, okay, well, I can answer this email while I'm on a Zoom call. Whereas I can't really do that if I'm in an office in a meeting. I'm sitting in there with everybody else. I can't be answering emails.
True, 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 true. Because that's one thing I had to teach the guy in my office. He'll schedule an appointment for me to go to somebody's house. I'm like, bruh, could have done that virtually. Like,
Yeah.
you know
So
how many
using those
appointments I
skills.
can do virtually?
Hmm.
So I got you. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Talent access. It opens up opportunities for hiring talent from diverse geographical locations.
Hmm.
Work life balance. It facilitates a better balance between professionals and personal life. I don't know about that
I can see a yes and no with that. So just like for a lot of people, once your kid, you don't have to pay for after school care because your kids can come home
one.
and they can just be at home while you're at home, especially if they're, older kids. So stuff like this. So you're spending more time with your family because y'all are in the house together. Or, you got some people whereas your kid is doing homework on the other side of your desk while you're working,
Okay,
but y'all
yeah, I
y'all are
could
in there
see.
together. So I can see that. Or, you on your break, instead of going outside to your car, you let me start dinner.
Yeah,
So
I
dinner
can.
is ready as soon as you finish. So yeah.
Yeah, I see that, because for me, if I was working at an actual 9 to 5, for me, I have time to take my daughter to school in the mornings. I get up early, I start my work, before I take her to school, and then I take her to school, and then I'm out doing a little bit more work. I come home and work, then I get her from school, spend a little time with her, then I go back to work. So I get it. I see it. I
Right.
see it. So some challenges on working from home. And we just
Oh
mentioned
wait,
one of them.
wait a minute. We got to go back.
Go on.
Your wardrobe is, for me, that's a pro. That's a pro right there. I don't have to get dressed up to go
Right.
into the office every day.
Absolutely. I love that one, honey, because I'm telling you, woo, child.
Well, just
But
like
I think
today is an at home day for me. So when I looked at the weather and I saw it was 22 degrees out there, I was like,
mhm,
absolutely not. I don't want to go.
girl, I've been out in it. I've gotten out my car multiple times today. It's freezing
Mhm.
outside.
So
So, yeah. So, some challenges of working from home, isolation. And Erica, that rewinds back to you saying, because I think I get comfortable. Like, if I don't have appointments or
mhm.
something like that, I don't have to put on no makeup. I don't have to change clothes. I'm cool. I don't have to deal with people. But I have noticed when I'm out and dealing with people, I'm energized. And like I said, I'm to myself, but it feels good to talk to other people.
Yeah, because you can get content
Mm
being at home in your space because now you're not meeting your coworkers. You're
hmm. Mm hmm.
not, which for some people that's a good thing, but I don't mind a meeting like once a month or something like that. Okay, let me go in here and talk to my coworkers and bounce off feed off of their energy.
Mm
But
hmm.
then other times you can be just like, I don't want to deal with my coworkers. I
Right.
want
I
listen, if I got something to say to you, I'm gonna send you this email. So we're not doing the whole watercolor thing, the water cooler thing, where it's like, girl, how was your weekend? Da da da. Let me go get some coffee. We're not doing any of that. We like,
child,
listen, let me get this
look
work
at
done.
her over there. What she been talking to him for a long time. I think they got
Right.
something going
So
on.
you don't have none of that.
Cost saving. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong one. Communication barriers. You just said that. Remote work can sometimes result in miscommunication due to yes, due to us relying on these digital tools. So yeah, these text messages can be read wrong. These emails can be read wrong because yeah, we may heart something, we may like something real quick, typo, speaking into our phone, all that stuff.
Or
Yes.
autocorrect, you know how it like so I had a client who had the way his name was spelled, and
Mhm.
so I typed it in correctly, but
Mhm.
once I hit send, it changed it to an autocorrect, and he was
Mhm.
upset with me, and I'm like, I typed it correct, and so I ain't even try to explain all of that. I was just like, I apologize, and kept it pushing, but yeah, so that was a technology issue.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Distractions at home. Individuals may face challenges in maintaining a dedicated and focused workspace. Right now, my desk is a mess.
Hmm.
Uh, but you have that at work as well. But yeah, I work better when I'm here in my office. I have my door closed off. I am to myself. They know if my door is closed, don't bother me. Although my daughter, she don't care. She just walks in anyway and just come in here and start talking about her day like I ain't working. So yeah, tech issues. We just talked about that. My internet. Sometimes I can't go live because of my
Hmm.
internet. Sometimes my appointments are late because I can't connect or something like that. So yes, lack of oversight. Managers may find it challenging to monitor and manage their teams effectively in a remote setting. That is tough, because they could be telling you one thing and it ain't mathing. The math just ain't mathing right now.
Well, and I think a lot of companies now that rely on remote workers, they have a lot of tools
Mm-hmm.
to try to combat that. Like, if your mouse haven't moved in 3 minutes, then it shuts your computer off, and then you got to log back in, blah blah blah, all of that. Or there are some companies that require that your camera is on all day,
Oh, that's crazy.
so they can try to monitor. And I'm just like, listen,
What if I need to sneeze or cough or something? What if I gotta pee? Come on now,
yeah,
3 minutes? It
yeah.
take me
So
longer to
it's
go sit down and what?
Well,
Mm.
unless you go into after call work or, whatever it is that it is. But there are companies that have different tools to try to combat that. But I also then feel like if I have a job to do, if you can't trust me to do this job, then why are we here?
Well, some people are supposed to be grown, and some people are supposed to be doing their jobs, and some people just don't do their job. That's why a lot of people are not self-employed. They are, because they need that accountability piece. They need someone to push them. They need that coach. They need somebody to actually force them to do their job. You see what I mean? So yeah. Yeah. So I understand. I'm with you. All right. So yeah. Quick ways to increase your productivity whenever you are working from home. So one thing you need to do is, and this goes to everything we have in life, you need to make sure you set clear goals to define specific, achievable tasks to provide focus. Prioritize your tasks. Tackle your high priority items to ensure essential work is completed. Time blocking. That's the biggest thing. Time blocking. And
Hmm.
don't do like me. Don't block the time and then you're gonna
And
adjust
then
the
do something
time
else.
anyway. What's the point?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Do better. Don't be Jesse. Okay. Do better. I time block all the time, girl. I change it.
I try to time block, and then there's certain times I have on my calendar that just kind of pops up each week where I
Hmm.
can, get my realtor calls done, da da da, all of those type of things. So I do find that is helpful, the time
Hmm.
blocking. But then sometimes it is sticking to that time because you're doing something else, and it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna get to that just as soon as I finish this.
And then forget.
Right.
Change it. Absolutely. And for those of you guys who don't know what time blocking is when you allocate specific time slots for different tasks to manage your schedule. So
Right.
right early in the morning, I have my power hour. I'm gonna take an hour, focus on some stuff like calling people, like I said, calling people, doing tasks that gets me going, gets me motivated. Then after that, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do my admin, certain things like that. So different tasks. So you need to break your tasks into smaller steps. Break them down. Break a larger task down into a smaller task, a more manageable and a more manageable task. I can't talk. Eliminate distractions. Did I say minimize?
You did.
Minimize interruptions by silencing notifications. Oh, I discovered that on my phone, right? Because somebody
Hmm.
kept calling me back to back one day, right? Kept calling me back to back. I ain't gonna say no name. Kept calling my phone. So I was like, oh, that is a focus mode on your phone. So
Yep.
yes.
It's almost like a do not disturb where only certain people can get through at that time. So you would do, let's say, your daughter, your husband, blah blah blah, your top 5 people, they can
Mm-hmm.
call you during that time in the event of emergency, something like that. But other
Yes.
than that, ain't nobody getting through.
So yeah, I have D&D at night. I try to end my day
Hmm.
by 8 o'clock. If I'm up, if I'm on my phone, cool. My phone can ring. You can call me and I can answer. But I do have do not disturb on my phone. But and the only people that can call me are my people that's on my emergency contact list. But I had
Hmm.
no idea I could just tap that button during the day, focus mode, and it'll remind me like whenever you leave the house, it'll turn it off or something like that. So I love that. It's just so awesome. So that's called focus mode on your phone. So yeah, utilize productivity tools. I love my calendars. I love my calendars. I love my calendars. I love my calendars. And when I say calendars, I mean my electronic calendars on my phone. I have like 5 different calendars. I love my calendars. Lifesaver. Set deadlines. Go, Erica. You had
Well,
something
I,
about
I agree
calendar.
with the calendar thing. So I do calendar a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Either if that's shared events with my family, if that
Mm-hmm.
is, oh, I need to be somewhere at a certain time. Like there's
Mm-hmm.
even a mode where it will tell me, hey, you need to leave by such and such a time in order to get there on time.
Yes, absolutely. I do use that one. I use it, and then 2 days before, I got reminders reminding me that I have to do this task. So that's why I love it because sometimes we get our days mixed up. We just going through the flow, and we kind of forget. So I do need those 2-day reminders. I have on a calendar that I use for my business at 8 o'clock every night. It tells me all of my appointments for the next day. So I
Okay.
do like
So you
that
can
because I'm
prepare.
laying down at 8 o'clock. I'm going through my phone, kind of planning my day, getting my mind right, and it's there. So yeah. Um, we said productive set deadlines and get you an accountability partner. Get you an accountability partner. If you don't have that manager, again, get you an accountability partner and just avoid procrastination period. Avoid it, avoid it, avoid it. That's it. I would break that down again, but I'm not. We ain't even got time today. So we all the way over. You got something you want to add, Erica?
The other thing I would say is don't let things deter you. So just like today,
Mm-hmm.
it was I was doing other things, I was working, and the time was like 12:30, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta jump on this live. I
Mm-hmm.
have on not a stitch of makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you that that is rare for me to be on
Mm-hmm.
camera with absolutely no makeup. But I didn't have time to call Jessie Lynn and say, hey girl, we don't need to do cameras today. So I was like, this is what y'all gonna get today.
Yes, and you look good, girl. You look good. You got a glow over there. You look good. Well,
But,
I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, so I had time. I actually put on makeup for the first time in about 2 months.
uh, well, yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm usually, this is what it's gonna be when I'm at home, unless I'm leaving the house.
Uh,
Yeah, you got to put on your makeup and all of that. But yeah, so don't let other things then distract you from what you're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely. I like that. I like that, y'all. I like that. Give yourself like this 2-minute rule also. Look, do a task that's less than 2 minutes. A 2-minute rule, visualize your success and change your environment sometimes. Go work outside. I seen you do that, Erica. I seen you outside sometimes.
Hmm.
Go work outside if you need to change your environment. Understand your why. Why are you doing it? And I did rewind back to that, these last 3 months of the year. I went back to my why. Why am I doing this? Like Jesse, you're stretching yourself out. You're working from morning to morning,
The morning, the
and
morning.
think about your why and why you got into this business because that work is going to be there later. So you really
Okay.
need to prioritize yourself, you guys. Anyway, all right, so that's it, y'all. We went way over. I hope you guys have an awesome day. For you guys who don't know me, my name is Jessie Lynn. I am a triangle realtor with A to Z Realty. You can reach me at 919-818-9854. Erica.
Hey, and I am Erica Batts. I am your home loan chick, and you can reach me at 919-608-7916. Or you can reach me at ericabats.com.
And you guys can reach all of us in the clubhouse at www.thehomebuyersclubhouse.com. You can find us on Facebook at the Homebuyers Clubhouse. You can find us on YouTube. Wait. Did I say Facebook? Let's start over. You can find us on Facebook, on our page, and in our private group at Homebuyers Clubhouse. You can find us on YouTube at the Homebuyers Clubhouse. We hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you guys later.